Good evening. Hello, Hadley. Welcome, welcome. Come right in, come right in. Got some beautiful color looking at. I'm going to do some drawing tonight. I've got my canvas board and I've got my Sharpie marker. Hello, Jim Adams. Hello, how you doing, sweet pea? Come on in. Come right on in. Thank you for being here. I don't think it's going to take me very long to draw whatever I'm going to draw tonight. Again, I have no preconceived notions. It's just going to be one of those things. Maybe it'll be one of those prophetic drawings that I do that come to pass, and they have before, believe it or not. And there's witness to such. We'll see. Sometimes my art talks about things as they are, and sometimes it talks about things to come. I'm glad you're doing better, Jim Adams. You're a wonderful man. I love you. Thank you for coming in. So I've had a pretty good day. Look at those colors pop. So I had a good day. Got some important things accomplished. The life of Nez offers many challenges on any given day, but we got through them today just fine. One day at a time. It's the best any of us can do, really. None of us are guaranteed a tomorrow. Hello, Jim Brentar. Hello to you and Mary Kay. Oh, yes, yes. I had a certain appointment today that I needed to keep, and it went well. I've got a busy, busy week, but we'll get through it one day at a time. How you doing, Jim Brentar? How's the Mary Kay? What'd you have for dinner? Oh, cool. That sounds good. Look at those rich greens. Let's back up for a minute and have a look with the camera, shall we? I can't wait to go outside and film again. There's that green oil painting. I'm going to give that one to Mr. Jones because green is his favorite color. And when I did it, I thought of him. I'm like, yeah, I think that needs to go to his collection. And the big green flower. I love the big green flower. Oh, that sounds good, Jim Brentar. And this one I did the other night is also one that goes to Mr. Jones. That one was done with the tape on the canvas board. Did you know you were there? Just regular, regular tape, Scotch tape. Just pull it off the roll, and I trimmed at it with a small pair of scissors for the desired shapes and applied them to the canvas board before I put on the color. That's old school. That's been done a million times, certainly, but it felt right. I hadn't done that technique for you on camera before, I don't think. Nope, just regular tape. Any tape will do. And that's something I can do ahead of time with the tape and whatever design I desire to make before the stream, so we can just have fun putting the paint on the canvas during the stream. I think it's gone well. A couple times I've done it so far. I'd like to do a grayscale, black and white, maybe some metallic, maybe on black canvas board with that kind of technique and see where that goes. That could be beautiful. Well, hello, Seth. How are ya? I scooped you out of the blocked dungeon. Good to see you back, Seth. I don't know who you're talking to, Seth, because it sure ain't me. But it's not polite to not accept a compliment. That's sincere, whether you believe it or not, so thank you. Oh, a bunch of people were stuck in my dungeon. I did not put you there, so don't have a fit. I rescued you. Well, I didn't mean to, sir. I remember I had rogues running around, which I think that's under control, but one never can tell now, can we? But no matter how many times people get put there, I'll scoop them right back out. Me? No, just your friend. And I don't like seeing people put in my dungeon that I did not put there. Those colors. Oh, the greens. They kind of look nice as an ensemble. Maybe I should just give all three of them to Mark. They kind of go together. I didn't see it before. I see it now. Well, that's what we'll do then. What the hell? Oh, we love you here too in the studio, Seth. You like it, Jim Adams? Yeah, I just did that the other night. I put the Scotch tape on that board and then put the paint over that. And that one's already set to go to Mr. Jones. He really enjoyed that one. That just seems to be his kind of thing. And then the oil painting behind it, green's his favorite, and that was going to go to him anyway. But this flower, now that I look at it, it looks like all three of these pieces kind of need to be together. Like they're part of a set. I didn't see that before, but I get it now. So I guess all three are going to go to him at some point. The oil painting is still curing. Still, I mean, I can lean something on it, but it's still tacky enough that if I pushed on it, I could mess that painting up. But it's okay with that smaller painting leaning on it. We're not hurting anything. And we're going to take a little longer time tonight. We'll have fun with our art, and then we're going to extend out into nighttime with Nez. And I got a few things I want to talk about. Some things I wish to discuss in a calm, peaceful fashion. But only after I get to have fun with my art. Do you like that one with the tape, Stoner? I do too. But Stoner, have a look at these. And Mark really enjoyed that one, by the way. That one's going to him. And actually, they all are going to him. Stoner Green's his favorite. And now that I see these all three together, I feel like they're a set. Well, there you go, Stoner. How about that? Yeah, it is the best, isn't it? But look at them, Stoner. They kind of all go together. And I think I'll give them to him together. I feel like they all need to be together for some reason. I don't know who that is, but okay, they're taken care of. Good. Thank you. Like I said, I got something to have a fireside chat with the plasma ball if it's working after we're done having fun with our art. Don't worry, no one's in trouble. No one's getting hauled into the principal's office. It's not that kind of talk. Well, bad news, Billy! How you doing, Billy? One half of Super Billy. How you doing, bad news, Billy? What's going on? Oh, you sons of bitches. Really? Okay. Well, I'm not going to be able to say much of anything that certain people may want to hear if there's continued disruption. So that being said, let's see if we can't get down to business. Mods, you know what to do. Hello, Cousin Mark. Good to see you. Yes, lurk away. Lurk all you like. We're just chilling out. And Margie, we're going to make it a little longer tonight after I'm done having fun with my art for the full hour. Then and only then will we do Nezit night. And I just had a few things I wanted to talk about. But first, fun with art. Well, thank you for coming in, Bad News Billy. Thank you all for being here. I'll join you back in chat momentarily. Thank you for being here. My new channels I'm supporting for the week. I'm picking right here, right now, in front of all of you. First channel I wish to show support to all week long is Jim Adams. He's a good friend, he's a good supporter, an excellent mod, and I'd like to see him grow and be more encouraged to produce more content should he feel the desire to do so. And if not, just encourage him to keep doing what he's been doing, all the good things. The second channel I wish to shout out all week long, whether it be in a live stream or in video form, would be Studio Geek 32, our own little Sammy. He rants and jams right along with us rant jams peeps. He knows how to have fun with his art. He's an incredible, talented young man. Honored to know him, proud to call him a friend. Please show that multi-talented, vibrant young man with all kinds of promise, lots of love and support. Hello, Peaches. Thank you for showing up. Good to see you. You're welcome, Jim Adams. Hello, Leah. Thank you for coming in. Leah, we're doing our drawing therapy for tonight first. Nice, calm, peaceful. For the full hour. And then, and only then, after we're done having a nice, peaceful stream with fun with our art, then we will take it into a Nez at night. See if we can't get that old plasma ball to do its thing. And then we're going to have ourselves a little fireside chat. Don't worry, nobody's in trouble. There's no gloom and doom. And there's certainly no hate. Quite the opposite. So do stay tuned. Nothing to fear with anything I've got to say. Thank you for up those links. Remember to Jim to post your own, and thank you for posting Studio Geeks as well. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for being with me tonight. I appreciate it. Oh, love you too. And yes, Leah, that was Illuminati FDR. I just felt like that the shroom wanted to appear on the canvas, Stoner. I thought you'd enjoy that, sir. Unimatrix, oh my goodness. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, another one of my Lone Eagle peeps. And longtime friend from Lone Eagle's World, Unimatrix. Everyone say hello. Hey, Hadley, look who's here. Unimatrix, Hadley's here. Everyone say hello to Unimatrix. Coming by, Unimatrix. I've missed you, and I've missed all my lone peeps. And I miss Lone. And I love you, and I love my lone peeps, and I love Lone, and I'm very glad you came by. If you feel okay with sharing that message with whoever you want to share it with, Unimatrix, you go right ahead. I understand if you don't feel comfortable or whatever, but if you can go there, please do, because I miss everybody. How very kind of you to stop by. Stoner, I've been loving watching your books and everything. Well, that's cool, Hadley, but I can't stop what I'm doing to go look at it. I've only got one device. We'll check that out later. I saw Stoner. Everyone go show love and support to Ruthie D. It's been a while. I love me some Ruthie D. She'll be another one of our channels we'll feature another time. There's Bobby. Hello, Bobby. Oh, it's always nice to see Ruthie, isn't it? I love Ruthie. You know, I don't spend near enough time in her world as I should, and shame on me. But I do try to show her some love when I can. Unimatrix, I'm so glad you're here. Bobby, please meet Unimatrix. Unimatrix, meet Bobby. Bobby's my best friend in the whole wide world of 40 plus years. Unimatrix is a friend of mine from Lone Eagle. So Hadley knows who Unimatrix is. It's been a couple years. Can you believe it, Unimatrix? Where'd that time go? Oh, I know, and God bless her, Stoner. I love Ruthie. And she's so pretty. Well, I'm so glad you stopped by, Unimatrix. Thanks again. I'm blown away. You never know who's going to pop into Nez Studios. Isn't that true? You are welcome anytime, and so is Lone and every one of the Lone peeps. I'm here every night, usually, unless something comes up. But even if I have to just submit a video instead of going live, I'll have some artwork for everybody to have fun with and enjoy every single night, one way or another. Congratulations, Jim Brentar. Well, good job, Seth. Good job. You're staying motivated. You're staying busy. That's good. Nice smile from Unimatrix. Hey, Unimatrix, I popped in on Happy Lux not too long ago. And he's got a happy stream, I'll tell you that. If you've never been to Happy Lux's world, Unimatrix, ought to drop by. He's so happy and friendly. He's aptly named. We've always known him to be happy. And yes, indeed, I found out for myself that Happy Lux is indeed very happy. And he's got a German accent, Unimatrix. It was nice to hear him German accent. Work on your album, Seth. Mr. Jack N. Off is one but many channels of our friend Seth. He don't mean nobody no harm. At least not here he doesn't. Well, you've been pretty well behaved overall, I've got to say. We're 33 minutes in. You picked the name, Seth. You picked the name. Hello, Ghosty Owl. Hello. Cookie. Yes, he does, doesn't he? Wow, we've got a lot of colors going on here. I need my thing with all my paintbrushes in it. Oh, I love Douglas too. He's fantastic. Again, you'll be hard-pressed to find a more positive channel than Douglas Fairchild. Mr. Cookies, Cookies, Cookies. Go show Douglas some love and support. He's a support channel. He's very positive. Walk in Truth, hello! We're having a lovely, positive stream tonight, Walk in Truth. Thank you for coming in. Everyone say hello to one of my Richie from Boston peeps. Walk in Truth. Walk in Truth got the wrench. Once again, Unimatrix, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you came by. Yes, please introduce yourselves if you don't know each other. I think it must be. I mean, look at it. My goodness. We're going to put a little color on here in a minute. I've got to just take a break for a minute, hang out with you guys, and then we'll finish up by putting some color on it. But we'll let you have a look. Here's where we're at so far. What do you guys think? Thank you, Unimatrix. Oh my God, Kentucky Ranger! Hold on, Kentucky. Don't run away. Okay, I fixed something, Kentucky. Say something again so I can make sure it happened. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I think I've already got a working title for it. I know, and it's more fun when you don't have to, isn't it? I know I didn't have to. You don't have to accept it if that's not your thing, Kentucky. But if you're okay with that, and you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and send me some of those French cookies, then I think we're square. The ones that made a mess, Kentucky, those are the ones I want. And the accuser. I want the accuser, Kentucky. Kentucky's got some great stuff he's gotten from the dollar store. Bobby, you'd like the accuser. It's this finger pointing, back scratching. I don't know what it is, but I called it the accuser as soon as I saw it. Remember that? I think everybody in the Boit needs their own accuser. Just point the finger at someone. We're taking a break. Yeah. Isn't it like a back scratcher, Kentucky? I don't know. Walk in truth. Thank you so much for coming by. We're chilling for a minute and I'll put some color on this, but thank you for coming in, Walk in. As I get more prayer requests, I'll send them your way, Walk in truth. Is it just a pointer? Is that all it is, Kentucky? Everyone say good evening to Walk in Truth. Love and prayers, Walk in Truth. Watch out for those Mike Decker and Richie streams to pop up now. Gotta watch them. Hadley, you'll have to come hang out with us at Richie's sometime. Or Mr. Mike Decker's. Those are fun. Those are rip snorting streams there. Whew. I bet you have, Kentucky. I bet. How's Carla doing, Kentucky? Please give my love to Carla and the whole family and to Mama. I know your mama don't necessarily know who I am, but send her my love anyway. She don't need to know who I am. Just send love, you know. Jesus knows. Oh, I'm so sorry. Kentucky, get that elderberry extract now, organic. And lots of garlic. As much organic, fresh garlic as you can possibly consume. And apple cider vinegar. Kentucky, can we say enough things about apple cider vinegar? I don't think we can. We could do a whole series just on apple cider vinegar. Yeah, watch those Mike Decker videos too. Yeah. Well, Bobby, a lot of people send love to Kentucky's mom. She's a bit of a celebrity over there. She's awesome. She's hanging in there, God bless her, and a beautiful part of Kentucky's family that I've gotten to know just vicariously through the videos. That's right, unsolicited. Yes, Echinacea. That's right. Kentucky, whenever our friend Unsolicited Advice shows up, what we do here in Nez Studios, should the spirit move you, throw out your own 2 cents, nobody asked you a thing, just throw it out there to no one in particular kind of advice. So it makes for good reading after I go through the replay, Kentucky, so there is a point. So just throw it out there, Kentucky, to no one in particular. No one asked you a damn thing. Just throw it out there. By all means. If I ask for it, then it's solicited, and that wouldn't count. So, you know, just throwing a suggestion out there. You too, Unimatrix, if you got any unsolicited advice that no one's asked for, directed at no one in particular, go ahead and throw it out there should the spirit move you to do so. That's what we do when our friend Unsolicited Advice shows up. We ought to send him to Lone Stream once and see what happens. Unsolicited, please pay my estranged friend Lone Eagle. Channel is the same name. Drop in on one of his streams sometime and offer up your own unsolicited advice. And he's cool. Unsolicited isn't a big bag of trouble. But I imagine it'll raise a few brows. I know. I haven't got the heart to watch him yet. If he's still talking nasty, I don't need to hear it. I'm good. I can love him right where I'm at, and I certainly do. I certainly do. Let me go get my colored markers. I really, really do. Unimatrix, it's my secret hope, and I guess it's not a secret now, but that maybe by next Illuminati Saturnalia Christmas time when we hopefully get to watch that movie, that maybe we can all watch that together like we have for the last couple of years. Wouldn't that be nice? But we'll see, you know, day by day. Right now, the most I want is for things to get better between me and him and other people, you know. His life's short. Well, hello, in awe of Donna Shaw. Everyone say good evening to In Awe of Donna Shaw. I agree, Unimatrix. So let's say our prayers and think positive thoughts about something like that. I think in time that is a possibility. Hello, Gomez Adams. Good to see you. Come on in. Come on in. Visions and Files. I don't believe I've seen that name before, and I don't understand the language you're using, but if you come in peace, you're welcome. In Awe of Donna Shaw, please meet Unimatrix. Unimatrix, please meet Donna Shaw. Donna, Unimatrix is a friend from Lone Eagle's channel. Hadley and I know who this is. We've all known each other for a couple of years. Now, where in the world? The one color I want is the one I don't have in front of me. I agree, unsolicited. Even while I'm looking for my markers. I agree, 110%. I had to look in my portable Ned Studios bag that I had when I was on the run. All right, now, dagnabbit. I wish I knew what our friend was saying. I'll take that on faith that they're saying something nice. Okay, Gomez. Lots of love to you, sweetheart. You have a good evening. Everyone say good evening to Gomez Adams. Yes, sweet dreams, Gomez. Lots of love and positive energy headed your way, Gomez, and lots of prayers. That's right, unsolicited. That's absolutely correct. lighter green first. Lighter green. It's nice to see you, Kentucky. I'm very glad you stopped in. Given all the cray-cray that's been going on in Kentucky, I appreciate the people who still take the chance to come on by, you know? So thank you. I know, Kentucky, and life's way too short for all of that. We're not here for cray-cray and hate and all of that. That's not at all why we're here. And I refuse to partake. Thank you, Donna. I'm trying to be a positive place. I'm trying to be a safe place. A place where we can have fun with our art. And lift each other up. And protect each other. And be kind and loving to one another. The way we're supposed to. Absolutely unsolicited. Well, thank you, Unimatrix. Oh, you didn't have to do that, huh? Thank you so much. I found many a hidden treasure going through our lone peeps and finding awesome channels along the way, especially with people we've known, for years, you know. So thank you, Unimatrix. I can't believe that much time has gone by, Unimatrix. Oh, Kentucky, I still... Oh, wow, that's quite the name. Barbara Mandel Effect. Oh, I can't wait to see what you've got to say, Barbara Mandel Effect. Oh, hello, Manamana. Wow, Manamana, that's great. Yeah, Jim Adams, I gotta say, that's pretty darn, that's a good one. Well, Barbara Mandel Effect, I'm just a hair away from shoving you out the door. Why? Just because I feel like it. But do you have anything to say before I do that? Kudos on the name, by the way. This is better than TV. I swear it is. Don't forget Erlene and Louise. Will they be joining us here soon? So far, you're fine, Barbara Brandrell, but your name does raise a brow. So, you know, we're watching. We're listening. Again, no, not yet. Let the night's young. We've had a lot of cray-cray up in here, Barbara Mandel Effect. So, you know, do pardon. And all kinds of cray-cray happening here. Yeah, I like the name. I'll give you that much. I like the name. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed, yeah. We like the name. I think the consensus here all the way around is we like the name. Well, what do you know about that Barbara Mandrell effect? It might be. Is that this campaign slogan is already then? That's actually pretty darn funny. Well, that's kind of strange, unsolicited. Maybe somebody's impulsive reflexes might be welcoming. So what then? No Sasquatch in this one tonight, Manamana. There could have been, but there is not. I had no idea till I started drawing. It just happened. Just like you see right here. I gotta say, I'm pretty pleased with the result. Oh, you think that one still looks like Stoner? We'll have to show Stoner. Hey, Chris Nunya. Everyone say good evening to Chris Nunya. Chris Nunya, I'm going to hang out for a while after I'm done having fun with my art. There might be a tiny squatch in the grass, but I don't see one. That's right, unsolicited. When you're right, once again, you are very, very right. Did I make one of these blue? I don't know if I did. Who get back on their meds? I took my medicine today. Oh, did you give unsolicited advice to unsolicited advice? That's good, good. I tell you, it makes for great reading. Kentucky, every time unsolicited comes into my stream, man, it is a hell of a read back there on the chat. It's still not cool, Kentucky. Just in case you were wondering. Kentucky, you want to hear about irony? You know how Michael Nesmith is my favorite monkey, and he's the most country. I can't even say the words, but he's a touch country, and yeah. So I am incessantly mocked by the fact that my favorite monkey, Mr. Nesmith, is indeed a little bit country. So how about them apples, huh? Yeehaw! No, I wasn't meaning to call anybody by that name tonight. Not tonight. Oh, I didn't mean to call him that. Now his attorneys will be coming after me. There we go. It took the whole darn hour, but there we go. What do we think? How do you like the camera lens on the new phone, Kentucky? I always like Merle Haggard. Well, thank you, Kentucky. There we go. Not bad, huh? A happy drawing. Vision of the future. In repose. Let me get the old plasma ball, and we'll shift gears into Nez at Night. What's going on now? What did I miss? I look away for a second. Oh, was he Barbara Mandrell? Oh, okay. Exactly, unsolicited, exactly. I'm done, Hadley. It is what it is. Like Richie from Boston says. Hey, it is what it is. The asshole with the laptop. Thank you all for who are sticking around with having fun with our art. That part of the evening is concluded. The Vision of the Future in Repose, done in marker on canvas board. Thank you for joining. If you gotta go, I understand. I won't love you any less if you have to scoot. But if you can hang out, please do. I'll say my usual ending thing right now since we're in the between two streams, really. I'm not leaving and I'm not going anywhere. Not yet. But, for the record, remember to love one another even when times get tough. If there's love there in whatever relationship dynamic that you may be having problems with, just hang on to that love. It'll see you through. Remember to pray for one another. If you don't want to pray, please start. And if you don't want to start, please try to start by thinking good thoughts, positive thoughts, happy memories, good qualities. Even when you're upset with somebody or they're upset with you, those things are still there. That doesn't change. Remember to forgive one another. If you hurt someone, whether you meant to or not, apologize. And if someone hurt you, even if they never ask for forgiveness, please forgive them. Life's too short. And I extend my apologies to everyone that may have been upset by something I said or did. I'm certainly not going around trying to hurt anybody. And I forgive everyone who's hurt me. I'm not carrying that around, and I hope nobody else does either. Again, life's too short. And make sure you find your love victim for tonight And all I mean when I say that is find someone that you love before you go to bed tonight, and please do tell them with words and not just emojis that you do indeed love them. Make sure you take care of that before you go to bed tonight. That being said, thank you for joining. If you have to go, I understand. We'll see you again soon. If you can hang out, please do. Now then, I did see Mr. Lion 227 and his call out vidya today. I did watch it in its entirety, and I did leave a comment. At this point, I'd like to say the only change I'd like to make to my comment, which isn't that big of a deal, is that um, I didn't know Hadley came in and said, "Hello, motherfucker," but he wasn't saying nothing to be rude, and I watched the whole stream, and I can indeed verify that Hadley was not stirring up trouble, nor he was going, "Motherfucker," and being rude and being a jackass. That's not true. Hadley already apologized, so hopefully all that's well and good. Hadley's my friend from Lone Eagle, and I introduced Lion to Hadley personally. So I know who he is. I know where he's from. He ain't no troublemaking stranger. And he's not there to cause anybody any harm. So that being said, let's move on. Yeah, that's it. And you know what? I've walked in there many times saying that. I've answered the phone when he's called and said that. Many people have walked in there and said that, so it's really not that big a deal. So, again, no disrespect to anyone intended. And please, let's move on. That's right. I've been in communication with Ox. Ox is my friend, and that has not changed despite things that have gone on. Friendship doesn't get thrown out just because bumps come along in the road. At this time, regarding Mr. Ox, I would like to say I do not condone what had happened between him and Dew. I do not know the full story. I do not know the full details. What I do know is that doxing and taking information and stretching out bad intentions to someone's personal life, including work or anywhere else, is wrong. Ox has confessed and admitted to such, and he also has repented of such. And I'm not here to chastise anyone. We've all had our moments of behavior, and not one of us is better than the other one. I love my friend, and I respect that he came forward and apologized. That's what a real man does. So, for the record, Demonic, I do not abide by anyone doing what Ox had done to you. I acknowledge that it happened, and I'm very sorry that it happened. It would be nice, in turn, to receive that kind of attention and respect and condolences, given that happened to me as well. I know how that feels to have your outside life violated in such a fashion, and it's not a good thing. I don't wish it on you. I hope no one else out there wishes it on me any further, and I hope that it all stops. This is ridiculous. Life is too short. So there you go, Mr. Dew. I still love Ox, and I'm still his friend. That doesn't change. But I saw what happened. I heard what happened. He told me that he did do it, and he told me that he apologized, and he told me that that's something he's not proud of. But we've all got things on our record that we're not proud of. So let's let this one go. I think we've all had more than enough. Let's none of us do that to each other anymore. that would be a beautiful thing. And I love you, Ox. You're welcome in my world anytime. There. One more thing I want to talk about before we can just chill out. Mr. Jones and I are taking a mutual break from live streaming. We're going to at least go 3 days and just do videos. Nobody's doing anything mean or nasty or hateful. We're not in that kind of place. But I think it's a good idea to just take a little break. I'll still show my artwork, and he'll upload whatever content he feels appropriate. But in our efforts to keep things nice and calm and mellow and peaceful all the way around, and to take some quiet time that we both need, I think that's a good idea. Nobody's making anybody do anything. That means I just get to make a video for you of me doing my art. Now, if that means I'm going to sit there blabbing to you like you're there, or if I'm just going to do a time lapse, or I don't know what, we'll see. Maybe I'll just play music and not say anything. Whatever it is what it is. And all of those of you who can talk to me and communicate with me, you're still welcome to do so. And it's not like nobody's ever going to live stream again, but I think in our personal peace efforts, I think this is a good idea and beneficial. So please don't be alarmed. Nobody's disappearing. We're just taking our own unsolicited advice and taking a little time. And it's something I can agree with. I don't feel bad about it at all. When we come back, we want to come back happy and strong and positive. And everyone have fun with their art. And I believe that can happen. So don't worry. Nobody's disappearing, nobody's leaving, nobody's running away. We'll both give you some videos. You'll still get to have fun watching us have fun with our art, whatever that might be. And soon we'll both be back. And some things take time. And thank you, everyone, for giving us the time we need. Thank you, Unsolicited. I meant that in a good way. So there's that. There it is on the table. What do you think of that? Not one word was expressed out of hate, anger, pressure, of any way, shape, or form. Nothing negative at all. And I'm not unsolicited. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Good to see you, Mr. Noss, by the way. I'm sorry I was in the middle of speaking when you came in. Look at that plasma ball go. I've got to get more batteries tomorrow. And see, today's only Monday. I'm right here. Can't you hear me, Donna? I'm right here. I'm here. Where are you, Donna? Can't you hear me? I'm right here. I'm loving the picture for tonight. Didn't know it was going to be all that. No idea. Now I got to figure out what kind of projects to do for the next few days and how I want to film it. I don't know if I'm going to get my editing involved. This could be an opportunity to do some editing. We'll see. It'll be what it'll be. But rest assured, it's for a good reason. It's just so chill and mellow with this plasma ball. I love it. Kentucky, you need one of these, buddy. Let me tell you what. That ain't no crap. I'm trying to get everything to focus in a little bit better. I want the accuser. And I want those French biscuits that Kentucky had that were falling apart everywhere on his desk. He's like, oh, it's so good. It was like a mukbang. It was great. What? You burnt? This is not plugged in. This is just batteries, Kentucky, so it doesn't get that hot. Okay, Hadley. That's right. Oh, I know, Kentucky. They look so good. Oh, my God. What you need, Kentucky, is like a nice pot of chocolate fondue. Remember fondue, Kentucky? Need to get those fondue pots out. Let's see a Kentucky cooking video with the old fondue. Dig back in that closet for that. You might have to go up in the attic for that. Where's Mama's fondue set from 1970? Blah, 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 blah. That's okay, Chris Nunya. I'm glad you're here, and you're certainly here in spirit. Don't forget to check out Richie's and Mr. Mike Decker's videos for today, Mr. Chris Nunya. If anybody has any prayer requests and you don't feel like giving them to me, please give them to In Awe of Donna Shaw or Mr. Chris Nunya, two people I know who would be more than happy to take those prayer requests for you. No questions asked. Chris Nunya, Homestead, Wyoming, is loving her Majestic Sasquatch t-shirt. She sent me a picture, and she's a beautiful lady. That's something happy and positive and of a good report. The first person to buy my Zazzle merchandise, and she's very happy with it, and she's a beautiful lady. She had a nice smile. Do you? Kentucky. Did I miss something? Where are you at, Barbara Mandrell Effect? Hadley, for heaven's sake, I have one device and I can't go sending while I'm doing this, sir. Not yet, but in this next couple of days, I think I'll manage to do that. A little more time for Zazzle. Appointments and stuff, but I think I can upload a few more things to Zazzle. This design will certainly go on Zazzle. You've missed some good ones, Kentucky. The other night was Sasquatch getting abducted by a UFO. You've seen me do a million Sasquatch pictures, Kentucky. This was one of my favorites. Yeah, way cool. If you haven't had a look yet, Kentucky, please do check out the Zazzle page. I'm on there. Look for Neslover. I don't have the link. If somebody has the link to post, go for it. If not, I mean, I'm not hard to find. There's even a separate collection for just MFJ artwork, Kentucky. I'm sorry, Mr. Nas. I'm glad you still managed to be here anyway. Well, Billy. Hello, Billy. How's Billy? Here's the drawing for tonight, Billy. Let's get a little closer. Maybe Billy can see better from this light. Well, you get the idea, Billy. I think you can see enough right from where you're at. Bad news, Billy was in here earlier. We had Super Billy. We're just chilling. We had a lovely, peaceful stream. We had a nice little fireside chat by the plasma ball, and we're just chilling. That's right, unsolicited. That's right. Billy, I had no idea what I was going to draw, and it just came out that way. Things are getting better, Billy. Do I have a link for what, Barbara Mandrell? If someone has the link for Zazzle, go ahead and put it up there. But if we can't get a link, just go to Zazzle, look for Nezlover, and you'll find me. I'm there. Oh, I love the plasma ball. Thank you, Donna. Well, I love you both. I love Billy, and I love Kentucky. And I understand not everybody gets along. But it never has to turn ugly. I was just in a stream the other night with people that I know don't really care for my ilk, but that's okay. I wasn't there about them. It had nothing to do with them. And I continue to be there for whom I was there for, the people running the stream. Billy. Okay, Billy. Look at me, Billy. Everybody's been cool, Billy. Nothing to worry about. Thank you all for being here for me tonight, whether you get along with everybody in this room or not. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, Billy. I love you both. I love you all in here. Please be here for me. Thank you, Billy. I love you. Wow, what an interesting choice of advice you're throwing out there, unsolicited. Is it? It's a disease. Okay. That one, that one I'm just gonna have to let that one go unsolicited. Okie dokie. I think it's a good idea to keep troublemakers out. Call me crazy, but that's my personal unsolicited advice. Keep the cray cray out. Barbara, just chill out. We're just chilling. Oh, I didn't know that. Is that who it is? That's right, Bobby. How did you come to that conclusion, Billy? I'm just curious. I've been working on the unsolicited mystery for a while, and I think I figured it out. Demonic was not my answer. I had a long list of suspects, Billy. I am curious how you came to that conclusion. That one I'd like to hear. Is that true unsolicited? Are you really demonic? Outburst? Who's outbursting? We've had nothing but a nice, peaceful stream here. I know that Kentucky and Billy don't always see eye to eye, but nothing's gotten out of hand here. There's no outbursts. Wow, unsolicited. This is quite the turn you've taken. I block any troll comes in here causing trollish things. Kentucky, you don't have to go anywhere. I'm not kicking anybody out right this second. Have I booted anybody other than what? Did we have a troll earlier that got booted? I'm chill if everybody else is. Well, hopefully we'll see it again sometime, Kentucky. Well, hello, Helen. Good to see you. Yes, love to your mom, Kentucky. Thank you, Helen. I don't think it is either. I don't consider my chat wrecked. I'm still having a good time. I do know one thing. If unsolicited has taken a sudden turn to speak a certain way after all the time that he spent speaking other ways, then the solicited doesn't have to be here. Good night, Kentucky. I love you. Well, I'm glad you popped in, Helen. Now that's true, unsolicited. Well, Billy, I don't know your whole history and going-ons, but I know I love you. I know I love Kentucky. And if I can see good in both of you, then maybe there's a chance that someday you can see good in one another. I'm not just some crazy person who loves blindly for no reason. It was nice of him to stop by. I appreciate it. Yes, Helen is very talented. Do show her some love and support. Good night, Berber Mandrel effect. Usama artist. Welcome. Thank you. I know what it means. Love the name. Don't forget to do Erlene and Louise as well next time around. Wow. Wow. What was rude? Now what? We were fine a minute ago, and now what? What's rude? I'm laughing. I'm happy. Now, dag nabbit, what is it now? There's been no rudeness. What kind of cray-cray you talking? That's true, unsolicited. That much is true. Glad you're here, Osama artist. Hello. What beautiful music to relax to, Now maybe I can figure out how to do a proper time lapse. I've still never done that yet. Barbara Mandrell effect. That's a good one. I've got to save all the names. You like the Bigfoot pictures, Billy? Thank you. I do too. I've loved those yowies all my life. Wow. That's a little cray-cray there, unsolicited. What the heck does their attractive level have to do with anything? Okay, unsolicited. We'll let that one go right on down the line. Sometimes he's got it, sometimes not so much. This keeps getting blurry, and I don't like that. There you go. Looks like it's sitting by the fire. We're 1 hour, 34 minutes in. We're going to stretch this out for 2 hours and just chill. And then I'll say goodnight for the evening. And I'll wish you well until my next live in a couple of days. 3 days, I think. If it needs to be longer, it'll be longer, but I think 3 days will be good. And you'll still get to see me have fun with my art. Oh, was there a cyclone? That's true, unsolicited, and you've used that one before. Oh, and by the way, when Gary was saying he got accused of being unsolicited, okay, Gary, if you're talking about our conversation, I didn't accuse you of being unsolicited. I said you were a suspect. That is different than being accused. I said you were on the suspect list. And I'm not the one who put you there, sir. So, just for the record, Mr. Yorga, you damn vampire. I said you were on the suspect list there, Count Yorga. I think so, Don Shaw. I think so. Well, thank you, Jim Brentar. Thank you for giving me Super Jim in the house tonight. You and Mr. Adams, thank you so much. Remember, show love and support to not just to Jim Brentar, but also to Jim Adams and Studio Geek 32. Yeah, Billy, it did. It did. That's true. Good night, Jim Brentar. Lots of love to you and Mary Kay. Exactly, unsolicited. And sometimes people share dreams, They work towards a common goal. And that's a beautiful thing, too. Something to be sought after and worked towards. Billy, I wasn't thinking in that direction at all. I went the Sherlock Holmes route, meaning that once you remove the impossible, no matter how improbable, what remains must be the truth. So given that means of deduction, I believe I've acquired the identity of our friend Stingray, of our friend Unsolicited. Stingray was on my suspect list, too. I'm not the one who originally put him there as a suspect, but he was on my list, but I do not believe it is Stingray. Like Adam would ever deign to sneeze in my direction. I challenge Adam the Woo to a sing-off whenever I've ever gone into his live streams. That's it. Okay, you need to sing. Let's do a sing-off. Unsolicited, some people want to be treated that way. I don't want to be treated that way. We're 1 hour and 40 minutes in. Thank you for being here. I'll hang out with you for a little while longer before I say good evening. Thank you for chilling out with me. Don't end up in quarantine, Billy. I hope you ate something good today, Billy. Did you have, like a salad or something? Maybe some kind of fruit? Wow, unsolicited. Just be extra careful, Billy. And everybody, it doesn't hurt to be extra careful. Mind your surroundings wherever you're at, here on the tubes or out in the world. Always have something to defend yourself with. Always have some survival gear, some food, some clean water, an emergency blanket, flashlight, batteries. Better to have those things and not need them than the other way around. True enough? Educate yourself on what you have around you naturally in your natural environment. There's many things out there in nature that can be used as food, as medicine, and many, many good purposes. Again, better to have that information when you need it than to need that information and not have it. All love and prayers to you too, Billy. That's right, unsolicited. It's only the fool who doesn't want to be instructed or receive instruction or learn anything new. No need to be afraid. There's nothing that can happen to any of us that the good Lord can't get us through. No matter what it might be. It just isn't. It doesn't mean things are going to be easy peasy all the time. Doesn't mean you get to be protected in a supernatural bubble all the time. But God's the one who we got to call on to help get through those rough times and to survive what comes our way. We're here to survive and learn and grow and take care of one another. Is Billy leaving? Billy, are you leaving? Well, if you're leaving, Billy, I love you. Be safe. Come check out the videos, Billy. I'm just going to upload me doing some fun with art on video for the next few days. And take a break from the stream for a little bit. Unsolicited, I'd say that'd be true in as much as it can be, but I think there'd be exception for people who've learned from their mistakes. And maybe their life isn't in such a great place, but they've learned from the mistakes that got them there. I'd say that'd be the only exception to that. Again, this goes fuzzy. I don't know why. Donna, my dear, are you up for a chit-chat tonight? Punchy, I'm glad you got to be here, Punchy. Hope you liked my drawing tonight, Punchy. I'm pretty pleased with it. I didn't know what it was going to be. It just out it came. Once again, it's vision of the future and repose. Thank you, Punchy. Sometimes I have drawings and paintings that either show things that are or things that are to be, or are to come. So this was a good one tonight. A taste of things to come. Oh, Helen, I'm so sorry. I hope you get your money back. Maybe they'll let you exchange for something you like better. If it's one of the paint by number things. I've had some fun doing paint by number back in the day. That's a good way to get introduced to oil painting, is to do a paint by number oil painting. I might have to get into the oils. And if I learn how to do a time lapse, then I can work on something that takes a little more time and still show you all. Maybe just put some nice music to it or something. I'm supposed to be working on my editing skills. So maybe we'll work on those. Sorry about that. We are 1 hour and 50 minutes in. We're going to stretch it out for a few minutes more, and then we'll say good evening. If I remember to get up in time, yeah, I don't have a problem with dropping in to say hello. That's true, unsolicited. Remove the beam from your own eye before you start picking splinters out of other people's eyes. That's timeless and very true. I'm not sure if Bobby's still here or not. Bobby, are you still here? Thought she might have went to eat something. Dear Mr. Kruger, I have no desire to go into an environment where A, I don't feel comfortable, don't feel welcome, and to be surrounded by people that I know I'm not their favorite person in the world, to put it nicely. I believe I said everything that I needed to say, and I didn't come out of a place of hate, of anger, of any malice of any kind, and I certainly abided by the terms of service. True, unsolicited, but also sometimes that drive for perfectionism can lead to other problems. Stress, anxiety, depression. Putting unrealistic expectations out there is not going to give you anything good, M.A.W. Masters at Wagtail. Was I reading a book? No, I was not reading a book. What an interesting question. Whatever gave you the idea I was reading a book? We're working completely without a net here. No script at any time here in Nez Studios. It's all improv, all on the fly, all live, all unedited. Thank you, MAW. Thank you so much. I've got a bit of theater experience behind me. And one of my most favorite parts of theater is when you can do a production that breaks down the fourth wall. And what I mean when I say that is you get to interact with the audience. I love that with all my heart. And doing live streams gives me the chance to do just that. Thank you, MAW. I appreciate the compliment, MAW. I thought about radio. There's even a radio station down the road. But that doesn't seem to be the direction I need to go in. I can do that right here. At a radio station, you don't have freedom to say and do as you see fit. You have to follow a program. Just unsweetened iced tea for me tonight. Yeah, kind of like talk radio. I always wanted to have a talk radio show. Well, thank you, MAW. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm one of those people that when you hear a recording of your own voice, you just go, ugh. And I know other people hear my voice and go, ugh, but, you know, those people aside, I'm one of those people that, you know, I don't particularly care for the sound of my own speaking voice. Did you, MAW? Cool. I hope that goes well. You know, the old Howard Stern joke, WNBC. I've listened to Art Bell, yes. I've listened to lots and lots of Art Bell. I used to listen to Coast to Coast. I don't think many people do, Jim Adams. I think you're right about that. Thank you so much. And when I speak in this particular voice, this is reminiscent of my mother's voice. She was a registered nurse, and she liked to speak calmly and soothingly to her patients, given the many things that nurses must do in their job. She liked to speak in a tone that put people at ease. So this is her voice, in the best I can muster. Thank you, Jim Adams. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Right, Unsolicited. We have to just let all that go. There's not one piece of negative worth hanging on to. Well, Benaloco, hello, my dear. We're just chilling out a little bit before bed. Benny, honey, I'm going to take a few days off of live streaming, but I will be back in a few days, God willing, and in the meantime, I'll be uploading a video every day of having fun with my art. You know, there's a time to be quiet and an effort to work out some things in a peaceful fashion. That's why I'm going to do what I'm going to do. But here's what came out tonight, Benny. That is good advice, Unsolicited. That absolutely is good advice. Yeah, I love this piece, Benny. I didn't know it was going to come out this way. I just got the marker out and started drawing on the canvas board, and there you go. I'm glad you came by, Benny. We're just chilling out for a little bit. Leah, I'd have to agree with you there. I would have to agree with you there, Miss Leah. 125,000%. Hadley, well, thank you for coming on back. I'm serious too. I'm absolutely serious. Benny, yes, I loved Art, yes. Benny, there was a caller, Art Bellhead, years ago, when he would have the part of the show where he'd just take random calls, short little clips that people would call in with. And for those of you who don't know, Art Bell talked about many paranormal, strange, bizarre, biblical end-time things, interdimensional things, UFOs, aliens, Sasquatch, you name it. Old Art Bell would talk about it. And one of the calls, Benny, was simply a man saying, "There's something everywhere." And that has stuck with me all these years. I want to make a t-shirt that says, "There's something everywhere." Because that is 100% true. That is. There is something everywhere. Thank you, MAW, for passing through. You have a good evening. Yeah, MAW, I kind of am wondering about that too. She still cost. I'm not sure what that means, MAW, but Donna's a friend of mine. Wow, MAW, that seems a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit hostile? Is that the word I'm looking for? There's no need to be hostile here. Yeah, George Nari was good, too. I used to listen to Clyde Lewis, too. Oh, thank you, Hadley. Yes, it's nice and mellow here. Thank you, Jim. I'm not sure what that was all about. Donna, is that someone we need to be concerned about? I didn't recognize the name, Donna. I'd never seen that name before, Donna. If you want to talk about that after this, I'd be happy to talk with you. I'm certainly not going over the lines, that's for sure. I've said what I need to say. No, and I don't understand why come in here and say all that. But oh well. Yeah, I know, Benny. I know. Yeah, it was different, yes. The Barbara Mandrell effect. The Barbara Mandrell effect was great until the last damn minute when they're like, oh, that was rude. Well, who the hell said anything rude? Nobody. I was laughing because they were making me laugh out of happiness. It was funny. They didn't do anything to upset me. I don't think they meant to. If that was who I think it was, then I'm glad he stopped by. Yeah, I know, Leah. It's never a dull moment. I don't want to stop streaming because you never know who else might come in, you know? you just don't know. Do the epic Nez stream tonight while I can. Yeah, I know. I know. I think I'll keep going for a little while. We'll see where this goes. Enough. We can stretch it out a little bit longer. I know. Well, please come into Lion Stream where everybody hates you and they want to pick on you and blah, 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 blah. No, thank you. I'm sorry. Oh, my boy. Come on in. No, I've seen that show before, sir. Yeah, no. Thank you, no. How about you make a nice video? Make a nice video instead. I know that mushroom's pretty cool. It'd be neat to paint one that was even taller than me. Well, I'm not that tall, Leah. I'll bet you there are. I think there's more things that exist than we realize, or we've been taught or told. I fully believe Shakespeare had it correct in Hamlet when he said, there are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your imagination. That's right, unsolicited. Like Elvis says, take care of business. I agree, Donna. Yes, I agree with your agreeing. We're in agreement. P.S. I love Rant Jams, and everybody who loves Rant Jams should go run to Donna Shaw's channel and watch those beautiful videos she did paying tribute to our beloved Rant Jams. Show them lots of love and support. Especially if Rant Jams has helped you. I think that's only fair. I'm a Rant Jams fan too. What kind of candy you got, Benny? What you got? What you got? You got chiclets? That was the first thing to come to mind, Benny, was chiclet. those damn tiny ones too. That you have to eat the whole packet of it to get a decent chew of gum. That's right, unsolicited. We got a little pouch of Sen, Benny. Remember Sen? It's like eating a mouth of perfume. says I love you, like a little pouch of Sen. That's true. If you've never had Sen, do yourself a Sen challenge. And you eat that. You eat all of it. And then you tell me what your breath tastes like. Well, thank you, Jim Adams. Well, you can always talk to me whenever you like, Jim Adams. And make sure you watch the videos I put out of the artwork. It's for an effort of quiet and peace and taking time to just chill for a little bit in a peaceful effort. So it's for good reasons. If anything should change, Mr. Adams, I'll let you know, but that seems to be the way to do it. Good things come to those who wait. Oh, I missed that one. Unsolicited. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. That's true, Unsolicited. Good night, Jim Adams. I love you. You're a wonderful man, sir. Proud to know you. Benny, what kind of candy do you have, lady? Nice lady! Donna's giving the 3rd degree to unsolicited advice. And I don't think it's Stingray. And I certainly don't think it's Dew. If I suspected anyone, I think I've told them that they were a suspect by now. Pina colada? That's your candy? You're drinking a pina colada. You said you were eating candy. You're eating pina colada flavored candy? Help a lady out here, Benny. What's going on? Well, she threw it out there. I'm eating candy. Well, what kind of candy? I'm pina colada. Well, that means you're what? Drinking a pina colada? You have candy floating around in your pina colada? Oh, Benny. Benny. Can I call you Benny? I still gotta... I wish you could bless me with some pizza and pina coladas right now. That sounds pretty good. Ah, well, I get it now. I sprechen Zalingity, Benny. Thank you. That's true, Unsolicited. I say that smacks with an air of truth to it. Those do sound good, and I like using the real coconut milk and the organic pineapple. That sounds real good. Maybe I'll do that this weekend or something. Is it, Donna? It's one of my favorites, too. Leah, I'm still tickled that I got to see Gary. It'd been a while. I tried to bust the man's balls as best as I could. He was asking for it. He was crying, begging for it. I tried. I tried the best I could. A little bit hard to do shouting over a loud chat room, you know. But darn it, I tried. Oh, 7 and 7. I make a mean 7 and 7. I don't like 7 and 7s, but I can make good 7 and 7s. It was Leah, and I made sure to let Ron know that I enjoyed it, and that I look forward to him getting to do that again. Especially if they can pull one off while they're still together while he's here visiting, you know. That would be sweet. I'd watch one more Ron and Gary stream. Yep, pencil me in. Sign me up. Shell yeah. Special shout out to Tim breaking the shell. I love you, Tim. I miss you. Love to Michelle and Secret Odin and Trouble the Cat. And I can't wait to see you again, sir. Oh, they say a lot of things, don't they, Leah? Really? Come on now, consider the source. I know Benny. I miss him too. I love him very much. But he's not the kind of person I have to bombard or anything like that. I communicate to him. He communicates, you know, when the time is right. And he's never let me down so far as long as I've known him. He's been a wonderful man, a good friend. Yes, Benny, he certainly is. And I certainly look forward to meeting him one day. I will probably cry when I meet him. I didn't cry when I met Mark. I was happy, nothing but happy. And meeting Jim and Mary Kay was a beautiful experience, and again, I was happy. But I think if I meet Tim, it'll probably just be a bit overwhelming, I think. It'll be happy. It'll be a good time. Ooh, I do have some extra sharp cheddar. That sounds pretty good. Well, thank you all for hanging in here with me. I'm going to miss you guys over the next couple of days. I'm sure thankful that each of you came by tonight. We had a few tiny little speed bumps pop up, but I'd say we had a good long stream and good people in here for the most part. Even Mr. Much Love Around the Globe showed up in his Barbara Mandrell outfit. That was awesome. I loved it. Nobody was being rude. Good heavens. It was very sweet. The gesture was appreciated, very much so. With all love and respect. And that great name, too, Barbara Mandrell Effect. I mean, again, once again, kudos. That's one of the best names I've heard yet. I'll be laughing about that one for a while. Yeah, Ghosty Cheese sounds good right now. Donna, I know. That was beautiful. I loved it. It was very sweet. Well, I think this is it, folks. I'm going to say goodnight, tell you I love you, and please do look out for my video to show up tomorrow of me having fun with my art. In a few days' time, I'm sure things will be a lot more calm and peaceful and mellow, and I look forward to seeing you again in the stream here soon. There's always my email if you need to talk to me. Well, thank you. As long as the agreement is honored on both sides, I think this will be a good thing, so. Yes, that was pretty heavy there, unsolicited, but I have to say I agree. All right, well, you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you for being here with me. Keep a lookout for my video tomorrow. We'll have some more fun with our art. I might just sit here and talk to you like I can see you guys, like I'm a crazy person, pretending there's a chat. I might do that. I'll just talk to you like you're still here anyway. But no, I'll find something to work on and drop it in video form to keep plugging away each day, having fun with my art. So keep sending those love and prayers for peace and restoration and healing. I'll give Diana lots of kisses. You bet I will. You know, if someone breaks that, and decides to do a random live stream, then I'll be going live. But, other than that, I don't think we'll need to worry about that. A little break will be nice. Thank you so much for being here. I love y'all. Have a good night. Be safe out there. Be careful out there. On the tubes and off. Okay? Mind your surroundings. Mind who's around and who they happen to be around. There's a wealth of information to be had from investigating and researching and keeping your eyes open. Be careful, my beauties. I love you. Thank you, Bobby, for being here. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Jim Adams. Thank you, Jim Brentar. Thank you, Barbara Mandrell. Remy Moore, well, hello. We're just getting ready to say good evening, but thank you for popping on in. I appreciate it. I want to take a break from streams for a few days in agreement with one of my friends, but we're still going to do videos, and so tomorrow you will see me drop a video of me having fun with my art. Just time to have some quiet time, that's all. Well, thank you, Remy. Thank you so much. It's called Vision of the Future in Repose. It's markers on a canvas board. Once again, love one another, even when times get tough. If there's love there, hang on to that love. It'll see you through. Remember to pray for one another. Even if you're not a praying person, and if that's not your thing, then try to direct positive thought towards those people that you may be having problems with. And that can be anything, a happy memory, a gift you'd received or given, a special occasion. It could be even good qualities that that person possesses, even to this day. Try to think of those things. That'll get you headed in the right direction. Thank you, Punchy, for being here. Thank you so much. Donna, I'd love to talk to you after this if we're available. Remember to forgive one another. Once again, I've already said this all tonight, but since it'll be a few days, I'll say it again. Forgive one another. Life's too short. Nobody needs any negative baggage carrying around with them anymore. Nobody needs it. Doesn't help anything. Just weighs you down and holds you back. With your forgiveness comes new beginnings. And we all want that, don't we? And don't forget, find your love victim for tonight. Again, I said it before, I'll say it one more time. Find someone you love before you go to bed and tell them that you do love them. Your own words. God willing, I'll see you guys soon. And I can't wait to see what kind of fun with my art I'm going to have to share with you all tomorrow. I love you. Have a great evening. Be safe out there. Be careful.